Hey guys, Chris from Cuppa here. Continuing on in the series, this is day 4 here. Yesterday we walked through a prompt that within the chat with article feature within Editor really helps you eliminate patterns, and for those that really want to pass the detectors is your ultimate guide to doing so. Today I want to show you kind of the front end of that, basically reconstructing the framework of that article, which was tweeted out about Opus 4, and really its strength and able to understand what good content is based on that readership and engagement and interest principle. Again, it's all in that article. Highly recommend reading it. It just gives you a lot of insight as to what you can use to build super engaging content, which eliminates patterns, which just so happens also usually passes these detectors. So anyway, a couple of things here first to show you, because I'm going to do this article directly from a Slack build, which I know you can't see. I have a Slack on my left, but Cuppa here is on the right, is what you guys see. So I just really want to show you how to do that first. Click into documentation. This is, by the way, Cuppa API Webhooks, available for business and above. Highly recommend grabbing that. So let me just show you here. Test key. Let's just call it test key, right? So you're here. I'm going to copy key. And really, I only want to show you this to hop into, if you click documentation right here, let's see if the video comes over. I don't see my face, but hopefully this shows you. This is just our learn section. If you haven't gone through this, please do. There's a lot of good information in here. Probably needs another refresh. I can already tell. But definitely take a look. A lot of good information. I just basically click the models because I want to show you what you can get. Drop in your key there, hit send, and you'll see the available models here. So I'm going to grab 4.0 Opus here. And what you can see again is on the left-hand side, I have a command that is building within my Slack channel. Again, highly recommend giving this a shot. If you need help setting it up, more than willing to hop on a call to help you set this up. If you use Slack the way that I do, this is just a really cool way to not be at your computer and kick off any type of content you want. So it's really, really cool. Okay, so that is that. Let me just click out of this. You'll see more of that down here. Create an image. Everything you need from the API reference, it's all documented here. More coming, by the way. Thank you for the suggestions. Keep those coming. We'll have some, basically SERP data flowing through here in a second, which will be great. So let me go back to here. So that is the key. We are now ready to fire here in Slack. By the way, you don't have to do that every time in Slack builds. I was just solely showing you how the documentation to pull the different models and all that. You just have to build one of these. So very simple to do that. One thing I did want to show you too is just I've continued to work on this prompt, again, all from that article. I'll share it with you guys again within the YouTube below. But this authentic engagement content framework. So I've now paired that with Matt Diggity's NLP prompt as well to basically create a framework of a prompt that I use. Again, it's very dependent on what website you're using, what tone of voice you're using, what person, first person, second, third person, etc. So it's a framework. It's really damn good, but you still have to go through it and see what works for you, depending on what type of client or what type of content you're building for your own website. So again, this didn't come through. This is in Discord. I cleaned it up a bit. You'll see up top here is without the NLP. This is with the NLP. Let me just call this Diggity. Some of the frameworks and case studies that he's done, he's had a really good prompt coupled with this. You could make an argument that this is too long. I know there's people, I was one of them, that used to have 10,000 word pieces of content. By the way, you can frame this in doing proper, if you wanted to do proper NLP instructions, right? So you can add in those layers to help AI read it in a more structured way, which they always actually recommend. So probably do that. But again, this is really just I say this down here. It's a framework. You have to go through. You have to test it. The results are wildly good, but there's no doubt you can add things, subtract things, edit things, etc. So this is very, very strong. Highly recommend it. And that's actually what we're going to use here in this demo. I'm just going to use this. So in my Slack channel here, I just kind of want to show you what all I do, which I'll just do it in here in chat, just so you can see. But that's it. That's my keyword. I'm just going to do website performance monitoring, model, and preset. That's it. So everything from a webhook standpoint, API standpoint, flows through. The only thing that currently doesn't, so RAGs, by the way, flow through. Perplexity, for if that's toggled on in the preset, that flows through. So right now, again, just to show how cool this is, from Slack, I am pinging this. I'm using Claude Opus 4 as the model for the actual content build. But in the presets, I'm using my Perplexity Sonar as a research pool. I am using Flux 1.1 for Ultra Pro for the images. So it sets the framework to be able to really be on the go and building content if you need to. So I just wanted to show you that as I click start here over here. And then just, the preset is selected there. Let me just show you too, just so you make sure. Why does this always, okay, there we go. Yep, this, there we go, back to main app, save presets, right here. Just grab that ID, you can copy it, and then it just drops in if you want to build this. Okay, so that is kicking off in Slack. Nothing has updated here yet. So it is, just a quick way, fun way to build with Cuppa outside of the framework of the system itself. So it is, I just got a notification starting. I also, by the way, have very easy to now set up too with the REST API and webhooks. Obviously, anytime articles are done, I have a articles done channel. Probably need to work on the naming, but again, just gives you a sense of really the framework of how you can use Cuppa now. We want to basically work where you are natively, essentially. So that was, for me, again, a pretty selfish build, but with the API webhooks, it just opens everything up now with Cuppa. You don't, there's no restrictions of where you can send or build. So it's pretty exciting. So it is still building here, but let me click into generated content, and we will take a look here as it builds. So there it is. Again, as you saw, I didn't actually build this in Cuppa. It was via Slack and a prompt. You can even click in here, and it's still going. So we'll leave it here. Let me hit pause. We'll come back. I'm trying to think if there's anything I want to run through real quick. One thing I should have mentioned actually with the prompts, just thinking of it now as it goes 3 through 7. Let me click back into the document. One thing, the video did come through. Okay, cool. One thing I do recommend, the models are so good, especially the new Anthropics. You should definitely put in another piece of instruction here for guidance of word count. Again, AI is always around that word count. So, it's definitely improved. I don't know if you remember 3.5 2 years ago, you would tell it 1,000 words. It could never do 1,000 words. Then, they opened it up and you ask for 1,000 words and delivers 4,000. So again, it's just another section where you can really help instruct the model. Don't forget in your presets as well, H2s, H3s, you can limit. Again, those are still instructions that are fed into the AI. So it's not 100% perfect. All of those presets you're about to see. Let me just show you. I don't think I have the test environment that I can show you, but these are about to change here. So the way we've constructed these in the past, a lot of the framework will stay, but this page is going to be very different. So target keywords are going to be, within a specific range. This will just be one prompt moving forward. No need for each of these anymore. Now that the windows are so big, we don't have to run these separately. It can all be one, jumbo prompt for content in general. You're probably going to have a persona one come through here as well. So more things coming. One other thing too is we're going to allow multi-vector um, um, custom knowledge sets. So it's no longer just one, it will be multiple that you can select. We also, by the way, toggled this to higher relevance for semantic search. So I know some people are like, I dropped in my custom knowledge, nothing is pulling through from custom knowledge. The RAG is broken. It was actually a setting we had where semantically it goes through the vector and basically the weight wasn't strong enough. So we've adjusted it. So if you see now that it's coming through more, good, it should. We're also contemplating, but might not do it, allowing you to select the strength of the actual context to pull through via the custom knowledge. But that's for the future coming through for this. This is definitely going to increase too. We should have actually already released that. It's going to be probably up to 1,000. So hopefully someone keeps creating the phrase to replacement form. I'm sure I'll put one together. I'm sure there's one already available somewhere. So wanted to show you that. Let's go back to the build real quick. Okay, perfect. Last one. So again, documentation for the REST API and webhooks directly in here. Select the key, bring it over to the documentation. You can see the models, see the images, see everything like that. I showed you within chat how easy it is to my command that I did in Slack to build this article. I was outside of Cuppa building the article. And most importantly, the prompting is, the framework's great, at least in this model. Again, if you try this in different models, you're going to get a different result every single time. So keep that in mind, but the framework here is right. That to me, way too long of keywords. But again, it really is dependent on what you're looking for. Extras right here, we have a new load where images just take a little bit more time. Here we go. So this is probably, what did I use? Oh man, Flux One Pro Ultra is great. Has website performance. That's a great image. Yep. So this is up and running. Okay. So this again was directly from Slack, and this is the result. I would challenge again. I think it's way too long. I stupidly forgot to put in the framework of keeping it in control, but I would put up this content against any other AI writer out there right off the bat without edits. Again, it's really directed by you. So it speaks to the power of prompting, testing, iterating. And then this was obviously just directly in Slack. So again, I kind of love that idea. But okay, let's see. So again, way too long for the article. Gosh, should we do our originality test without edits? Let's see here. Sure, let me give a thumbs up on that guy. Hold on, let me open originality real quick. I'll just do it in real time. For someone that hates these detectors, I sure do effing use them a lot. Don't worry, old email, so you can't get my stuff here. Okay, we are rocking. I think maybe not. Yeah, bullshit, guys. Forbes and search engine land. Okay, I think we're continuing. Oh, okay. Oops. There we go. Let me go back to our file here. I'm going to grab all of it and we'll dump it in. See some M dashes, so hate that already. But again, this was super quick. And let's see what we got. Okay. Okay, so we are in. I'm not going to do plagiarism because I want to do the. Oh, I'm out of credits. Damn it. Okay, that sucks. Will it automatically? It might automatically reload. I can't believe I'm spending more money on this thing. Will it reload? Nope, it won't. Darn it. Okay, so this will have to come back to. There you go. Showing and proving that we're live. How in the hold on. I think I'm in the wrong thing. I was just in this. Okay. 1 second here. How do I? None of my. Yeah, this is the wrong account. How do you log out? Okay, there we go. Let's try this again. Did they finally ban me? Maybe. This is the account for sure. Okay, there we go. Weird. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay, so we are in here, copied. Now my video is gone. Hopefully you guys are seeing this. Okay, back to video. Again, just copied and paste this into the, I guess, new originality login that I have. And cool, video came over. So here we go. There is the article. No idea what this is going to be, but we'll see right now. Let's do scan and see what we got. Booyah. So there you go. Likely 100% original. This was in real time, done through Slack, 3,000 words. Again, I challenge any other AI writer to do what we just did. So again, it really comes down to prompting, guys. This framework here, it's available in Discord. Hop in, use it. I'll probably add it to Learn as well. Highly recommend using it, testing it, add in the word count. That was a mistake that I did in this. But again, this was done via Slack and using a simple command. And it was done, 4 or 5 minutes, and it's 100% original. So again, if you love that stuff, great. Highly recommend reading it, actually. And I know that is kind of crazy, but doing that is I think still the best, truest way to see if the content makes sense for you. I would personally eliminate all the M dashes. Drives me nuts. But you can obviously do that directly in the editor. Yesterday we talked about this as well. Just real quick, chat. Opus 4, same type of framework, by the way. This is the same prompting, just reversed. So I did it on the front end with first, second, third person. Adding in the NLP does a huge boost for keywords. One thing you could even consider doing, by the way, within this authentic engagement content framework, you could do bolding of keywords. So, like a lot of stylistic things you can add to the prompts, where you're doing bolding of keywords, you're putting in a target. Right now you could put in a persona. The author is, an expert in, what did we even do? Website performance monitoring. All that stuff you can add directly in there around the framework. So anyway, hopefully this was helpful. Again, these are all available to everyone. It's in Discord. I will add it to learn.cuppa.ai, which is available to everyone. Let me just make sure to show you here. Right here, hop in there. That's where the documentation for the REST API webhooks are. Happy to show you guys how to build outside of Cuppa if you want to. But again, toggle this within Slack, and 100% original right off the bat within, 4 minutes. The most expensive thing for this article is definitely the images. I think they're 4 cents a piece, so that's 12 cents. Opus 4 is, Opus 4, I forget what it is, but basically this article is probably 15 cents, 100% original, in minutes. Again, I'll challenge any AI writer, if we're judging purely by originality, which I would not do, but I know for a lot of you guys, it matters in terms of your clients and things like that. So without a doubt, this is a framework of a prompt to get you there.